Hey guys, sorry I didn't do my Shazam movie review yesterday. I got sick overnight, as you could probably tell my voice is a little different. Um, but yeah, I saw Shazam last night. It's a very good movie. I highly recommend it. And it's good for family. This is going to be a non-spoiler review, by the way. Um, it's highly recommended for family. Kids are going to enjoy this. Yes, there are a little bit of scary parts with certain characters and whatnot. But as for acting, I think Zach Levi did a very good uh, portrayal of Shazam. Well, the adult. The kid also did a very good portrayal. The story, it almost got me crying in one spot or two, definitely. Um, let's see here. I did like Demon Husao's portrayal of Shazam, the wizard. The movie is definitely 4.5 out of 5 for me. 4.5 out of 5. There was one slightly misleading thing in my opinion, but I later found out that it's not misleading, it's a blink and you'll miss kind of thing. They say that Dwayne The Rock Johnson, or Dwayne Johnson, is in the movie. And as I was watching the movie, I was looking for him, hoping that he was going to be in somewhere or another, but there's one scene that the scene that he is in, well, that will actually have to be covered in a spoiler review, which I might do later on tomorrow. But yeah, I later found out that he did, or he was in the movie, even if it was like a blink and you'll miss. I liked the ending very much. One thing that could have been done better was the second post-credit scene. They could have had that in the movie itself, not at after credits and whatnot. The mid-credit scene was very interesting. I'm not a very big comic geek, but I do, or I did understand that there was a significance with the character that turned up. The story of Billy Batson is a pretty good one. I like how they did the final act of the movie. That was interesting. It was it was surprising, but not so much. I mean, I had a feeling it was going to happen, but when it did happen, it was a pretty good surprise. It still surprised me. So yeah, Shazam was pretty good. The effects were great. The effects actually they were pretty spot on. Editing, like I said, certain things could have been done a little bit better and placed better. Acting was pretty damn good. Um, let's see here. Cinematography wasn't bad. It was actually pretty damn decent. The writing was very well done. The writing was actually very well done. There's the scene where Dr. Savannah fights Shazam for the first time. This was actually a part that I thought was very well done because there's going to be tiny spoilers, so here's your one warning. Spoilers ahead. Savannah fights Shazam, and because Billy Batson is really a kid, even in an adult body, he's scared. He's scared because he realizes he can't face this guy because this guy's kicking his butt. And he's putting him all the way through the ringer, basically. So he gets scared and tries running away, but he's uh, cornered and he escapes and whatnot. And it blends it perfectly to later on. His foster brother, I can't remember his name, but the one who has the crutch that he walks with, he does pretty good in the movie too. His character is pretty spot on. The supermarket scene was pretty freaking hilarious. I mean, yeah, there's actually some people who did have outrage against that. It's like, um, I don't know why you're getting butthurt over a little bit over something that kind of needs to be established. I mean, for crying out loud, the kid, or they're growing up in a sort of darker DC universe. I mean, this is a universe where Batman kills. This is a DC universe where Superman kills. This is a universe where Wonder Woman kills. They did a lot of it. And, so yeah, Shazam, now, he doesn't kill in the movie. No. Well, that would have to be in spoilers, sorry. But yeah, for the most part, Shazam is a great movie for families. I mean, unless you got like a 5-year-old or a 4-year-old kid, some characters might scare them a little bit. Depends on their sensitivity, really. I thought that they portrayed those scary characters pretty damn well. Um, I like how they had, oh god, Donald Glover, I think his name is. But anyway, he played Lex Luthor's father, Lionel Luthor, in Smallville. They had him playing Sivana's father, and he did a very good job. He actually, it's a nice little callback to Smallville and to the DC universe. So yeah, definitely recommending Shazam for anybody who hasn't seen it yet. And if you do want to see it, man. I had to see it in 3D because my theater puts very big movies like Shazam, Captain Marvel, and Endgame. They're all going to be in 3D in their first release. I usually wait for 2D, but because I'm getting my YouTube channel started up, I'm going to start seeing the movies that I want to see. I don't got the money to see every movie, to review every movie, and plus my town is small. I mean, I'm in the middle of the Adirondacks, so we only have 2 screens on my in my theater, there's limitations in scheduling and whatnot. Can't believe they didn't have a Lita in my town. I had to go 2 towns over to see Alita. But yeah, that's a video for another time. But yes, definitely 4.5 out of 5. A little bit of editing could have been done better for Shazam, and there was a tiny bit of campiness, but it was good. It didn't make the movie suffer at all. I mean, 4.5 out of 5. It's basically because of the end credit scene. They could have put that in the movie. It would have worked fine in the movie if they had put it in the basic superhero testing things. You guys see it in the trailer, so that's not a spoiler. Um, where he's talking to the fish to try to see if he has any aquatic superpowers. But yeah. But anyway, yeah. Some areas the trailers were misleading because certain things were different, but that's what trailers usually do. They're very misleading. They're very, they don't want to show you certain things because one reason or another. But when the wizard Shazam meets with Billy Batson, it's different from the trailer or from the movie. And it's like, why did you have to change it? What was so bad, or what was so bad? What was needed to or why? I mean, even the wizard's look when he met with Billy Batson was different in the trailer and in the movie. The movie, his outfit really pops, really shows. In the trailer, you see clearly that Jimin Hoseo's character, God, I hope I butcher his name so bad, but anyway, the wizard, um, you see he's very kept in shadow. You don't see his face, but you could definitely tell who it is through the voice. The voice gives it away. But yes, for those who want to see the movie, it's definitely one to watch. It's one of the better ones that DC has produced. And DC is in need of a good revival. The standalone movies are very good. There are some who disagree with me on the whole Batman versus Superman. I honestly thought that Batman versus Superman theatrical version stunk, but the extended edition closed the plot holes. So, it improved the film somewhat. Justice League, I had no problem with it per se. I mean, yeah, everybody says there's the whole mustache being CGI'd over. It's like, that's not the problem I had. The problem I had was the whole do you bleed thing with Superman, but that's a different video altogether. I ramble a lot. I got ADHD. But yeah, that's what I thought about the movie. It's a good one to see. I highly recommend it for people with families. And if you're a geek or a nerd or all those lovely things that you really shouldn't have a problem or issue hiding, be what you are, man. Watch Shazam. It's highly recommended, and it's the kind of it's the Captain Marvel movie that people needed more than the Captain Marvel movie that we got with Brie Larson. That's a terrible movie. I mean, I did a live video on Facebook about my Captain Marvel review, and it's not a good one. So yeah, you all have a good night, and I'll talk to you guys later.